Alrighty, let's just wait a couple minutes. Hopefully we can get some people back in here. Unfortunately, my internet just dropped and completely crashed and had to go and reset the modem and get it back up, but it still took quite a bit of time to get going. I'm so indecisive whenever it comes to this stuff. Thank you, Elian. I do apologize, guys. My internet dropped, and this is the first time that it's done it that I've noticed. And of course, it has to do it whenever I'm streaming. Yeah, I don't. Just try one more thing, and then if this doesn't work out, then I'll probably stick with the design that we got going on the oak wood. Thank you, Doug. I appreciate that. Welcome back in, everybody. I do apologize for that. Almost like more of a industrial style build rather than the wood, but I think that I like the wood better, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, so I think we'll go with this. That sounds like a smart plan. And then that sticks out by 2 on that side, right? Yes. Hey there, Moss. Long time no talk, buddy. Let's bring this down to 1. Bring this to 25. Nope. Man, that's a long bridge. 40? That's 40. Almost there. A little bit longer. 45. Okay, so 43. Perfect. And we'll just 1 save, load, copy, and magic. Beautiful. And I might want to hold on to that. I mean, partly beautiful. There's a little bit of tweaking I gotta do still. A little bit. Like, I get some of this, some of this. 1, 2. Okay, make sure that's looks properly on the bottom. Okay, and then we're missing a stair there. Can't be missing a stair. Do the same thing over here. And then I think what this is missing, I've not entirely made up my mind if I want to do anything like that. I don't want to go too crazy with the stairs because then it might look messy. Play around with some trapdoors, potentially. Alright, before we go too crazy, let's add some beams in here. See how that looks. Can do. There we go. Same thing on this side. And then potentially something like that. And then maybe some trusses going inside of the here. Got one there. One there. And we got 2 blocks, so we can do there. That actually worked out pretty good. Not too shabby. I don't know, I like doing like the little details like that even if like 1% of people see it. And maybe another truss in here somewhere. Somehow. I suppose that's probably fine. I don't know. Well, once I get all this on the server, I can always tweak it as needed. So, I mean, it's not a huge deal. Let me get a chat opened back up over in my other monitor. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Just don't know about... I wish that you could put like a trapdoor in a trapdoor, kind of like how Java has the item frames, or you can put like an item frame here and one here. But I guess it would collide with the block, I suppose. Hey Dark, welcome in. That trapdoor's not too bad there. You need to make it consistent though. The only thing with the trapdoors there that I don't like is it ruins the water effect. But maybe I should move that down one anyways. I just feel like whenever it's like that, it's kind of like, I don't know. Maybe it makes more sense. I'm doing okay. I guess I'm on the part 2 of my stream because the internet just crashed a bit ago and kicked everybody out. So hopefully it does not crash anymore. Oh, I didn't put any on this side, did I? Put some over here. Yeah, we can't have an unsupported bridge. Okay, I think that's proper placement. Okay, what build should we start working on first? The little fishing shack thing? Or should we start working on the mine shop? Yeah, then eventually the road's probably going to keep going. I just don't know. I don't know which way. I'll probably have to wait for like future plans, figure out which way the road's going to go. So the way that she has that on all the others, probably just do like this, just to keep it consistent. And of course it'll be textured whenever it gets onto the server. So Gigi has a fishing shack over here. I don't want to. I mean, of course, hers is probably gonna turn out better. Well, no, you don't have a fishing shack. I thought that you had one. No, yours is over here, isn't it? I don't even know if Gigi's still in chat. I don't think she is. Maybe we should take this time to plan some revenge. I think that's hers, but I wasn't planning on building anything two-story. So, if you missed the beginning of the stream, ultimately the idea of this fishing shack is more or less going to be just to have a shop. That way I could sell like prismarine and stuff like that in it. Mainly just to get out of the warden shop. I wanted to do like more themed shops rather than just building a giant warden and stuffing everything inside of it. Doing good. I looked on your stream a bit, bouncing between yours and RS and drawing up network diagrams. You need to be an octopus. Yes. That way you can multitask. I mean, I guess I don't know about doing one over here. Yeah, I need to go out there and check it out. This is a kind of a dated copy of the server, so it's probably, I don't even think that your mini game will be out there. I think it's older than that. What do you guys think? You think that I should build the shack here? Like right at this inlet? Or do you think that I should build the little fishing shack further in, like here? What is y'all's opinion on that? Well, tear out most of what you done and started over. Yeah, I gotta get out there and take a look. I haven't been out there in like 2 days, so I'm sure Dark's probably built an empire. First option, so out here. I kind of want to fix that. Let's believe that or not, or believe it or not, that's naturally generated like that. It was like the whole thing turned square. There. A little better. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a nice little area for it too. Plus we got like a little beach. Oh. Ellie, and that fix that you sent for the for the Nvidia, that worked wonders doing like the armor stand. But I'm trying to figure out, I don't think I was related to it, but my computer thinks that it's like, I don't think you can see my overlay because of the way that the settings are, but it's locked to 60 FPS. And I can't figure out why. VSync is off. I've gone through all the VSync settings for the Minecraft through the VSync settings inside of the Nvidia panel. It's really weird because I had VSync off, and for whatever reason it, I guess, reactivated it. I'm wondering if it's like, oh yeah. I happen to have a video for that too. But yeah, I don't know. I gotta dig into my settings and see. I don't know if like I updated something, and like you were saying how sometimes it'll refresh with like default settings, but it's driving me nuts. Yes. Yes, inside of the settings in the Nvidia control panel. That and the inside of the Minecraft options text document. Oh yeah. Yeah, that one's fairly simple. Now, the toggle for the I can't remember the program that you sent me, but that toggle, that's not available inside of the Nvidia control panel. So then you have to download the program that you sent me, assuming. Okay, let's get some material out. Maybe some dark oak. Yes. Yeah, everything should have the VSync off. I don't know. Maybe it's a setting that I overlooked. I just noticed it like probably 5 minutes before stream, and I really haven't had a whole lot of time to mess around with it, so I'll have to dig into the settings a little bit more. Let me get the log. Maybe I have like a dock that would come out too. That could be cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's an odd number, we'd be able to have a center point. I don't think that would be too tall, maybe. There they are. It's like the way that they organize the menus have never made sense to me. That feels entirely too tall. I think I want to go down one. One there, one there. Maybe just bring this across. And then that one was dark oak? No. Ow. There we go. Oh, it was dark oak. There we go. Now we got a nice little semi-platform for a whole bunch of activities. Welcome in, Space Cadet. Welcome to the stream. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Probably want this to be odd too. Two, 3, 4, 5. Now we got 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we don't. Okay, so then I'm building a little fishing shack, which will be a shop. I say a little fishing shack, but it's turning out to be pretty sizable. Then, 1, 2, well, let's just peg the center here. Of course, that puts us at an odd number, so if we did one there, that'll work. One, two, three. Well, thanks for the sub. I greatly appreciate it. And then, sorry, Grass, you gotta go. Let's lay down our platform real quick. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a redstoner. I'm not a builder, but I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone and do more building. This is a creative copy of the Project Bedrock server. I don't know if you're familiar with that or not, but it's most of these builds are done from the other members. I mean, I've done some of them too. That's my factory. In the warden there I built, but a lot of different people did a lot of different builds on here. They're all very talented, for sure. The only thing with this is if I try to do like a fence post or something, then that's going to kind of conflict. Maybe I should just, Thanks for the sub, Space Cadet. Glad to have you. Well, hi, Gigi. I was wondering when you were going to get in here. So I'm thinking instead of doing these slabs, I'm just going to, hit the wrong button. I'm just going to, do probably planks. 10. Bruce planks. So cool. I can't fill spruce planks either. Come on, Mojang, get it together. Jeez. Okay. I guess I gotta do it manually. You know, this whole world edit tool thing that they're adding is looking more and more appealing. That's probably why they haven't fixed any of the commands. Thing's been saying you can't place blocks outside of the world for like 15 years now. No. Yeah, I think that'll work better. I just feel like it needs something around the bottom here. Maybe like trapdoors or something. I don't know. We'll worry about the details after we get the structure built. Okay, so what I'm thinking, I'm wondering maybe I should use some logs kind of incorporate into it. I'm gonna leave enough. Do I do redstone? Yes, that is actually what the RS in my name stands for, is redstone build. Yeah, over here at the factory you could see I did a little bit of redstone. A little bit. Just a tiny bit though. Man, I get distracted too easy. Jason says, I learned today that we have sand dew. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know what Sandu is. Or if you meant to say something else. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll be patched in no time, though. Alright, Space Cadet. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, the Sand Duper's probably using the like Silent Whisper just showed off. Using the boat trick and the oh, I think it was the drip leaf. Then you relog, and not nearly as good as what it used to be. Like the Sand Duper's going through the end portal, but let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 5 in between, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so 5 in between. Okay, good. Make sure I'm using the right log. I guess these two can go. Don't need those. Then I want to make this a little bit bigger. I want to make it a little bit bigger to do what I'm wanting to do with it, because not all of this is going to be the fishing cabin. It's going to be kind of like a deck with a small cabin on top of it, and then kind of like an overhang in the back. Then that should allow me to be able to pull the cabin forward. Do maybe try and leave like 2 blocks for a walkway. If I started, well, I mean that's the wrong wood color anyway, so I guess I could start it there. Be a little taller. How far are we? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're on an odd number. Bring this down by 1. I want it to be heavily wooded. Lots of wood on it. Should we do anything with like bamboo? I mean, this could be a good opportunity to play around with some bamboo. Get bamboozled. Sorry, I'll see myself out. Could be almost like a tropical coastal type feel. Or look hideous. We'll have to see. I can always count on Jason to laugh at my horrible jokes. What a pal. Blocks. New blocks. I thought that they were redoing the entire menu. I guess that's just a Java thing. They just don't care enough for Bedrock. Just totally redo the whole Java menu and don't give it to us. Seems a little bit one-sided here, guys. A little bit one-sided, just saying. Yeah, I just have to be very careful on stream because IRL, I have no filter. And I'm the type of person to where, like, I'll say something and they'll be like, what did he just say? But, yeah, life's too short to constantly worry about what people think about you. I generally use it as a filtering device. I figure the people I don't need in my life, I'll scare away. And then everybody else crazy enough to stay will get along great with me. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, Alien. I don't know. It seems like they pamper Java players so much. I think it's because it's their main advertisement for Minecraft, you know, because most of the content creators are on Java Edition, but... Okay, I'll search for it. I can't find it. Oh, there it is right there. Maybe try and, like, mix some of these up, too. Maybe bamboo fence. Maybe? All beta stages. All subject to change, we'll see. It's very yellow. Very yellow. I wish that they gave us a green variant of the bamboo fence. Like the regular bamboo block, I love that block. That block is amazing. Block of stripped bamboo. I can try and incorporate some of that in there too. But at this point, it makes you wonder, like, did I just do the whole? No. No. Definitely not. Is there bamboo slabs? Yes, there is. Kind of funny. I was more excited about the bamboo than I was the cherry trees. I think it's because that pink is just very intense. Very intense. It's very hard to match it with pre-existing blocks. I would show you guys Gigi's bank that she just built, but it is not on this world copy because it's older. But if you want to see it, it is on her latest episode of Project Bedrock, and she added in some of the cherry wood to it. And as per typical with a GG build, it looks phenomenal. I don't know. She could make a build out of just obsidian and it would look great. Welcome in the Creeper King. Some placeholder blocks here. Get out of here. You're not taking up residence. My day is going terrific. As long as I don't have any more internet connection issues. Not really feeling the oak with this, to be honest. You know, I wasn't originally planning on using bamboo on this build, but now I'm kind of curious as to like what can we make it look like? I don't know. I don't know. So what other wood? I don't really typically build with birch, but this could be a good time to implement birch or stripped birch, something. Stripped oak. GG, you are ridiculous. Oh, that's awesome. Oh man, that's great. I do think that the birch goes good with this. But I'm thinking I'm not going to use the bamboo. It just doesn't fit the picture I have in my head. I feel like it has its time for another build somewhere, potentially. But it's just not what I have in my head at the moment. Let's do 20, 10, 20. Stairs. Replace. No. Is it because I didn't put bamboo? It should just allow me to default to stairs. Replace, that'd probably be too much spruce. Oak stairs, maybe? We can try that. Not filling any blocks. Let's go on, yeah, positive. Positive. That's really strange. They really need to take some time and do some polishing on all of Bedrock commands, because it's getting so aggravating trying to, and I feel like we're in like a cross between the old command style and the new command style, and it's not conducive. Oh, you know what I'm doing, because I'm a dummy. And then this we should just be able to leave on stairs, plural. Fine, I'll put bamboo in it. Of course you would. Of course you would. Jeez. You just can't have nice things. We can't have nice things. all there is to it. I feel like Bedrock's put together by like these guys that are just starting like a coding boot camp or something, or like a coding school. They're like, this is your first project. Here, make Bedrock. Jeez. There. The interns. It was the Java devs that got fired. They got fired from the Java team, and now they're on the Bedrock team. Only joking, only joking. Don't take me too serious. There's a ton of great Bedrock developers. Yeah, I suppose I should change that out. Oak slabs. Like a dozen. Yeah, the birch is something that I don't typically use enough of. I'm a lot bigger of a fan. It's kind of like the cherry wood. I'm a lot bigger of a fan with the unstripped log of the birch tree than I am of having any stripped variant or any wooden type. Yeah, I just don't understand, because from my understanding, most of the Minecraft players are on Bedrock Edition. So you would think that that would kind of expedite it to be like the most important version, really. But I don't know. It seems like Java, most of the time whenever they want something, they get their way. Hey, you don't gotta hide from me. Oh, that's scary. I'll just put a wither in your base. Okay, let me try this. Darker, maybe? What about jungle wood? Jungle wood's another one that, I mean, it's okay. Not the biggest fan of it. Kind of fits the vibe though. Nobody asked you. Get out of here. Go. Meh. Bad enough that you're considering a gas blaster. Yeah, they're pretty fun. I feel like this needs to be brought out one more. That might be the death problem that I'm having. And then with that, we can probably do something like this. Middle beam. Well, yeah, I was going to fill this in. You know what? I brought this all the way to the back, but I actually did not want it to go back that far. Maybe I should make these into a darker wood. Maybe jungle wood. Jungle wood. Then we need the slab variant. Got all these menus open. And then the plank variant. Just kind of do like the bridge and change out a small section, see how we like it. That's not bad. See, my problem is that my favorite wood is spruce, and I always want to use nothing but spruce. Spruce and dark oak. Those are my two favorite woods. But then if you only build with spruce, then, well, it just looks like a giant blob of spruce. Oh, you mean like right here? I've seen you do that before. Add a little bit more depth to it. Can somebody please ban Jason from the chat? Only joking. Oh, no, I hate Acacia. I like it for certain things. Like, I think whenever you're doing industrial style stuff, like using like the Acacia trapdoors, I love it for stuff like that. But building wise, no, it's, I don't know. I've never been a fan of it. I think like certain styles, like how DSP's done it, like he's done it in a way to where like that looks amazing with Acacia, but if you probably used any other wood, it probably wouldn't, just because of like the style of build that he's done. I don't know. I've always loved how certain builders can take the most ridiculous color or most ridiculous style of block and make it look amazing. Like that. Absolutely amazing. Just use the roots. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about their mangroves. I live in Florida, and I have never seen a mangrove tree 500 feet tall. Typically, mangroves don't get but waist high. I mean, some of them, the older ones, will get probably, if they're left to grow, which they're protected here in Florida, they probably get 10-15 feet tall. Not saying that they can't get taller, but just on average. But you know, if we're not adding fireflies into the game because they really poison frogs in real life, then I don't know. Everything should be like based on real life. Dirt blocks should not float. You know, if I do this, like, why is that not falling? There's no gravity to it. Like, I don't know. I feel like they would be a lot better suited with that situation if they went one way or another with it, rather than just being like if and but. Welcome in, Kateo. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. I don't know. It's like their justification for not bringing the fireflies in was because the frogs get poisoned by them in real life. Well, what does it matter? We're in Minecraft. You know? I just haven't been a big fan of a lot of their changes as of lately. Like that campfire one really annoyed me. It was like the one good way that we had in Bedrock Edition to actually break minecarts without them being destroyed, without having to build a giant direction, the word I'm looking for, a giant contraption that you have to have directionally centered, rotated a certain way in order for it to work properly and be reliable, in order to not break your minecarts. Like, the campfire was the perfect alternative. You had to have a campfire and a hopper under it, and of course a rail leading to it. Then it would break the minecart and get your minecart. Don't gotta worry about your minecart landing on a cactus. It's easy. But no, campfire shouldn't be able to catch stuff on fire. Like, I don't know, it's 6 one way, half a dozen another with them. Yeah, it's almost like a campfire should really catch you on fire if you stand in it. But yet if I take a bow and arrow with flame on it, I can shoot that wandering trader and he'll burst into flames. Just doesn't make sense. I just don't know what dictates some of their decisions that they make with the game. But yeah, that's basically the point that I'm trying to make with all my rambling. But yeah, it's like it applies to this, but not this. Like, go one way or the other. If you want to make a game that's entirely real life, I think that's already out the window, because you'd have to literally change Minecraft for what it is, and then you would basically lose all of your players because people love Minecraft for what it currently is. But I don't know, to have it being realistic should have some bearing on it. Like, we shouldn't just bring in some, I don't know what I'm trying to say. We shouldn't just bring in something that's like crazy, totally out of the realm, like that doesn't fit Minecraft, the feel of it. But at the same time, like, stuff like that is naive to I don't know, it's really quite dumb in my opinion. To let that have a bearing effect on like gameplay and stuff like that, it's annoying. We have floating blocks here. That's the core of Minecraft, but yet we're bringing in, oh well, we can't add fireflies because the frog will die if it eats it. Okay, then don't make the frog eat it. I'm pretty sure if somebody ate a magma cube in real life, they'd probably die. Like, dude, figure it out one way or the other. Welcome in, Crick Soul. Welcome to the stream. Let me catch up on chat real quick, guys. They can use stuff like I normally wouldn't like and make it look amazing. Yeah, I mean, quite frankly, I get scared. Like, there's some things that I'll put it down and I'm like, dude, what am I going to do with that? And I don't know. I just haven't built enough to be, because building is a skill. It's like learning redstone. Like, you pick up stuff along the way. But I don't have that comfort level yet. Like, B-dubs probably would have already punched this thing out and had an entire city built by the time I just got my little roof done here, and I'm still surely not decided on if this is going to stay or not. That's too tall. I almost feel like that needs to come down one. Cooked food farm, says Jason. Oh, yeah. Yeah, pretty sure if I ate rotten flesh, I would die. But yet, it's a consumable. But yet, we can't eat a golden watermelon. But yet, we can eat golden carrots. Minecraft, help me understand you. Welcome in, Seema Joshi. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. I need to talk to the devs and be like, can you just explain Minecraft to me? Help me understand it. Help me understand your concept. What is that thing? That must be part of the education edition. Element constructor. Let me throw that. Okay, Jeez. Throw all of them out of my inventory. There, thank you. Golden carrots are kind of real though. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could do it. Like, gold plate a carrot and then eat it. It might hurt coming out the back end, man. I would not recommend it. And bring back my my high school days of having the gold slugger. So I mean, technically, I guess you could eat it. There's a way to get fire on a trident, but it's a lot more of a hassle. Fire on a trident. Yeah, I don't know. Come on, here we go. Do I have the trident? Yeah. I don't think that we can add any kind of I don't think we can add any kind of enchantment to anything like Java can. Welcome in, VK. I don't know exactly what you mean. Enchantment at self. What was it? Flame? I mean, we could try it. Yeah, so see, it's not going to let you. There's a yellowish variety of carrot called golden carrots. Oh, okay. Yeah, come to think of it, I think I've seen those before. And they got like those purple potatoes where they're like the color of beets inside. I saw those on Dirty Jobs, and it's like, honey, finish your dinner. I don't want to. Why don't you want to finish your dinner? Because it's purple. It was hilarious. The most crazy weird looking potato though, for sure. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's the same thing with a bow and arrow too. Oh, you got food up there? Alright, you guys will be having lunch here soon. Let me stop gabbing and put some chords in here real quick. Maybe a little bit longer on the Z. Resave that as 1. Change that to a load block. Save that. There we go. All right, Doug, I appreciate you joining in, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Yeah, so does an arrow. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The arrow I used for what farm did I use that for? Was it my record disc farm? I can't remember. Just the jungle stair looks kind of plain, don't you think? Well, it's pretty much a baseline right now. I mean, I haven't textured it or anything. I feel like these need to be like out more. I'll be right back, guys. My phone's blowing up. Alrighty, sorry about that, guys. I used it on my game on the Conjuring. Yeah, that one too. That was kind of like that Zelda-inspired game. Realistically, I'm a... Let me mark where I put this at. I'm a redstoner, I'm not a builder. I'm trying to kind of push myself to get better at building. Let me move... Oh, I need to go... Oh no. Oh, I put it in the same spot. It's just I changed the beams. I need to go up more. But yeah, I'm primarily a redstoner. The reason why I lifted that back up is because I think I'm going to try do another... That's a little buggy. Bring that down? Maybe? That brought down too much? I wanted to do this, then bring that out one is the purpose of doing that. Not too bad. That's too big. Yeah, I don't know. Potentially. Potentially, but I'm going to keep going and see how it looks. I can always extend the platform. I guess I would have to add some stairs in here too, huh? And then once we get like the base of it done, then we'll texture it and stuff like that. So now I probably need to start thinking about walls. What kind of walls we want in here. I don't know how this would go. I don't know if I actually want to use walls. That might start blending the color too much. Actually doesn't look horrible though. Either that or wood, because I still want to have that like cabin shack feel to it. And I feel like if I add like a traditional like stone, concrete, anything like that, that would kind of kill that like islandly vibe. Like an island vibe. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But because these are already anchored to the back of the stairs up there, it's pretty much made a pretty cool texture. But that's going to be the biggest issue there, is whenever I put like barrels inside or something, then I'm going to want to connect to it. That, and I don't know how doors interact with the walls either. Could always change it out to some actual blocks instead. I was just thinking the walls because of the limited space. It might be better doing the we'll give it a try. Mud brick. And then replace mud walls. Brick. Yeah. Yeah, I might throw some walls in somewhere. I used to never use the walls at all before. But then once I started thinking a lot more about like depth and stuff, I've been using them more and more. Yeah, that's not gonna go. Okay, something like that, essentially. Kind of break it up. I don't know. Might change that later. We'll have to see. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking about. It's kind of like clashing a bit. What would y'all's opinion be on the the roof. What would you use as far as I guess I could do like, I don't know. Could do a deep slate roof. Deep slate always goes good with everything. Because at this point I might be running into too much wood problem. I mean, I could try a different wood color. I just, because I used the spruce on the bottom, something dark. Let me go ahead and try deep slate. I was wanting to stay away from the like regular traditional building blocks because of the theme of it, but the roof might be an exception. Deep slate's good for like looking like shingles too. With copper stairs on the inside. Now, by copper, what are you talking about? The non-oxidized or the fully oxidized? Polished, shiny, wax copper. Weathered. Fully weathered. Let's get the, there it is, the wax variant of that. Polished, shiny, wax copper. I can't tell if DSP is being serious or not. I'll try it. Wax cut copper stairs. I miss it. I wish that and I really feel like it was a big missed opportunity. But I hate that they don't have the variants of copper inside of the regular copper block. Okay, the DSP is not being serious. I was gonna say it'd probably blind everybody in the shopping district. When he makes hey, I'll try it. Like they'll, I mean, I could use like the old the red sandstone stairs. I don't think I've ever used those for anything. Or the acacia. It's just an idea. We'll put your idea to a test. Red roof. Yeah, like this really bright one. I don't think there's any variant to that though, is there? Oh, yeah, maybe there is. You know, I think it just needs yeah, that's what it is. It just needs the pink cherry wood. Just put a pink roof on it. Pink roof and call it a day. Yeah, I don't know about that one there, DSP. I'd just do a gold roof. Please, not the orange. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the orange. Yeah, I don't know who suggested that. All right, let me grab a drink real quick and I'll be right back. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. That kind of clashes with the color. And the potential. Let me see what deep slate looks like. Yeah, that's what I want to try now. I was thinking with the deep slate, maybe something like this, and then some of this to make it look weathered. Looks really weathered whenever it's broken up like that. Realistically though, deep slate fixes all problems, so probably will look really good. Oh man, I agree, they really are. I love deep slate because they actually did deep slate properly. They added so many different varieties of it. Have to figure that out. I always feel like the slab should be over here. I'm always looking for them over here, and then they're way down yonder here. Just drives me batty. That one I can replace. And probably not. I'll do that. Oh, 50 Shades. 50 Shades of Deep Slate. New movie. Something like that. Well, that's good. Uh-huh. They healed up. Now you don't need a band-aid anymore. Yeah. Something like that. And of course we gotta get rid of all this too. Contemplating changing that out. The mud up top. Yeah, I agree. It does look better. What the? Ow! Then, did I? Yeah, I put it up there. Good. Wonder if those beams should be brought out one more. Well, that's going to kind of clash with the deep slate there then. something that we could do is this to add some more depth in there. Feels like a good idea. Yeah, I like that. As far as what? This one here? Or do you mean these walls? I'd be a lot less limited on the sides with this if it was a bigger build. I just don't want to take up too much of the interior space, if you know what I mean. The mix is good. Add some slabs too. Deep slate, more blackstone than blackstone. I don't know. I like my two favorite blocks are deep slate and blackstone. A little bit of blackstone. Yeah, I could try to add some blackstone into it. Are you talking about into the roof or into other areas? It's amazing how a small little change can have such a big impact on presentation. I agree. Blackstone's too dark for you. It all depends on the build. I mean, like this build over here that Gigi did. I think this is all deep slate. But it was like a really dark build. I don't know if she uses a bunch of blackstone though. But that was her her dark build, and she challenged herself to I think build with 2 blocks. 2 blocks? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe maybe she doesn't like blackstone. I think blackstone is amazing. Oh, there's some blackstone on top of her church. Or is that? No, that's blackstone. I guess you got a blackstone roof over here. No? Oh, that's deep slate too. Now, fences. Need to figure out some fences. She is a fantastic builder. Fantastic. All of the smart, intelligent things that you see whenever I build, that was from what I initially stole from Gigi. Alright, so how are we feeling about a green fence? Green fence all the way around it. Totally joking. Oh, let's wait for it. Here comes the orange fence. Put up the orange fence. Birch? Hmm. Oh, I never did this, did I? Hmm. Yeah, you guys are all phenomenal builders. I just want to eventually get better at building. Now, the thing is, because this obviously is going to have a front on it, I'm wondering if... How do these interact with the door? I don't think I've ever put a door in walls, to be honest. Do a nice little pink door. Yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah, wonderful. Wonderful, Mojang. Great job. Well, that's out the window. Here. You can have a bunch of walls, but you can't actually use them for walls. Poorly. Your walls are completely useless as walls, but you can use them for everything else. Almost feeling like the bamboo door, to be honest. But I think I'd have to change this out. Maybe some bamboo railing. I do really like the texture on this bamboo railing. How they added the hole in the top of it, that's pretty cool. I might TNT my base. Moss has been watching too much Mumbo Jumbo. A flying machine door. Yeah. Just have it come all the way up. Like here we got like an old rinkety like fishing shack, and then out of nowhere you just have a giant flying machine door. Dude, that would be epic. That would be epic. I do want to add a dock to this too, where the dock will come out a little ways. Probably going to be like off to the side here, maybe where this beach is, like a disconnected structure, because I don't want to close off this, but I think I'm going to end up carving a lot of this out of here to open up this inlet more, and then keep the little beach area there. Put in a flying machine door, that would make it like a shack that you would see on James Bond or something. Your entire shack slides to the side to reveal the real base. Yeah. That's like there was a few videos where Mumbo Jumbo did that. He had like a little tiny house up top, and then it took him to the real base. I really like that, what was it called? It was a portal mod. The thing that really sucks though is I'm kind of going to be screwed with the door because I built with odd numbers. If I want to do like a double door like that. Probably not. Probably not. I was going to do like a hybrid of the two. Could maybe do potentially like a design or something, but no, I don't like that. Don't like it. I feel like there needs to be something here. not that. Yes, Elian, thank you. The immersive portals mod, yeah, that was a really cool mod. I would have had a ton of fun with that. Where he did like the it was like he was playing a giant game through the portal or something. Yeah, that's what I was kind of playing around with doing a minute ago. It was like making the whole thing walls except for this. Some stone bricks. See, I generally have a lot more problem with smaller builds than I do with larger ones. I feel like smaller builds are a lot harder to detail. Mix some stone bricks in with the mud bricks. Do you think that the stone bricks would look good? Maybe a fence block to be like an air vent. That's, yeah, kind of like I did out back. I mean, a lot of these little fishing shacks and stuff will actually have like the top open for ventilation because they don't generally have AC out there. Oh, DSP, you're too much, man. DSP says a house made with chests. Become one with the chest monster. Kateo says, okay, hear me, how about a stone wall with some gradient instead of mud brick? Yeah, I also kind of thought about doing a stripped wood. How that would look. What do you guys think? What the stripped wood? Do you think stripped wood or non-stripped wood? While you guys are replying, I'm going to text my wife back before she kills me. Okay. Patchy parts of the stripped for extra weathered feel. Yeah. I just have a tendency of like making it too busy. Because it's such a small structure. I feel like you have a lot more freedom whenever you're building with a larger build, in my opinion at least. I kind of wanted to do something with the new blocks, to be honest. That's probably not an option. I don't know if I want to go just like do the whole thing in pink. It's so bright and pasty. Let's do some I don't know what. And that's totally a different color. If the build looks too busy, you just have to go further away. Everything looks better with some distance. Yeah. That was, me in the past before I met my wife. But, it was kind of opposite. Well, no, not really. It looked good from a distance, and then you got up closer and you're like, oh man, I gotta get glasses. Yeah, And this is why I'm a redstoner. Kinda wanted to use, I don't know. I think we already decided against the bamboo though. Beautiful, beautiful. We got a whisker, or yep, whisker. We got a wicker basket for a little fishing hut. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's one of those things with like the mud brick. Like I like the mud brick, but I think that it needs something added into it. I do agree with DSP there. It definitely has to get something to break it up. What about, I feel like jungle planks could potentially. That is definitely not a jungle plank. What else do we have to work with? Yeah. Trying to think of the tan blocks. Strip jungle log, that's an idea. Oh, my controller died, hold on. I don't plug mine in like y'all's. I have batteries that that way I don't have to wait for it to charge. All right. Back to the action. Dripstone, that's an idea. While my controller is figuring out what in the world is going on. Come on, controller, you can do it. Nope. I need that, come here. Oh, there we go. That's probably way too much of a texture difference. We might, I know that somebody recommended the mangrove roots earlier. We might play around with those some. The dripstone block is a good idea though. Yeah, granite. I'll just granite chase. Light gray terracotta. I would love to know who named the terracotta colors. That. Then maybe some of this as well. Where that structure block. Raw iron, yeah. I thought about raw iron, but I was Almost wondering if it would be too busy with the texture. And then I got a dripstone block out there, so I can pick block that. Here, we'll just make the whole wall out of this. It'll be fine. Raw iron. Yeah. I think that'd probably be too busy. The granite. Oh, I guess I broke my dripstone block. Nope. Yeah, I think my favorite one out of all those were probably the dripstone. I had to pick. Might sprinkle something else in there. Don't want to be too over the top with it, you know. Regular dried mud plus oak are good mix-ins. Regular dried mud. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I don't know why, I forget about that block. That'd probably be like a good alternative. Yeah. It's almost like it was made to be used with this brick. Oops. Yeah, the packed mud. I tried the root, yeah. I did not try the muddy mangrove root. Yeah. I think that this is definitely going to have its place, like around the base, like having like maybe like next to the water, we can do a little bit of that. Maybe have like a little bit of that inside of the water. And we'll figure it out. Put like a couple of bushes over here. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm almost at the point where I'm like, if the TNT drop was 100%, then it would be a no-brainer. Like, I have no problem crafting TNT for a farm. But the drop rate of TNT, I just wish it was so much more. I need to just make a gas blaster. Gas blaster or just a wither cage. Where did the axe go? I almost feel like I like the stripped version of this better for this particular build. Yeah, the trick with the wither cages is you don't build them in the middle of the shopping district. Because it's not if things are going to go wrong, it is when things are going to go wrong. And the best place to do a wither cage is just out in the end. As long as the farm allows you to do it out in the end, that's the best place to do it. Oh jeez, I mean to do that. Um, let's see what we like more. I think it was the jungle or oak. We were up in the air about. Jungle. Where's oak? I think jungle fits that better. All right, so for the second block, so the packed mud, I really like the packed mud in there. That looks good. As far as the dripstone, should we do the dripstone or should we do the jungle wood? We should at least have one feature out of TNT dupe or 100% drop rate. Yeah, I would much rather have the 100% drop rate rather than the duping. I'm not a big fan of anything cheaty like that, where like you're duping it or anything. I mean, that's why most of my farms don't rely on any cheaty tactics like that, because generally, whenever they break or get patched, then the farm's no good at that point. But 100% drop rate is a no-brainer, and I think a lot of the reason why they do that is probably because of like mobile players, if I had to guess. Maybe because their device can't handle it. Like more of an optimization thing. But I mean, if that's the case, do 100% drop rate and change the despawn time. I mean, that would probably make even more issues down the road, though. Changing the despawn. I was going to say change the despawn time for all of the stuff that's blown up by TNT down to like 1 minute. But if you do that, then that's probably going to make it really hard to do any kind of resource collecting from a mass standpoint. Craftable gunpowder. We got craftable gunpowder. It just requires my creeper farm. Alien says, but then withers and ghast have 100% drop rate, and withers create loads of item lag. Yeah. Yeah, I like the, I'm typically more apt to using a gas blaster, but I don't know. Withers are just next to impossible to cage because we play on hard mode, and they blow up everything, even the water. Yeah, I'm not even sure what all would be different in parity between the two versions with food, to be honest. And I'm sure it's like everything else, to where there's a metric butt ton of things that need to be fixed. What about this? I think I tried that earlier and it didn't work. Most hard more wither cages rely on bedrock, which means you need a bedrock block breaking method. Yeah, and I have not been able to find one. Be nice to find one, yeah, where it like drops the item. But I have not been able to find one at all. I know there for that short time we had where you could just place this sign and remove bedrock. That was awesome. Hmm. Yeah, no. Yeah, it was a while ago. It'd be fun to design 100% drop rate farms without TNT dupes. You'd have incentive to get the biggest amount of block breaking per TNT. I think the reason why they haven't is that probably a large amount of game structure code that would have to be redone. But I'm not 100% sure. Because as of right now, I can go in and make a pack and I can change the code to where I can make a huge explosion if I want, or I could do a very small explosion. However, the drop rate is tied directly to how big of an explosion there is. So the bigger the explosion, the less items are going to be dropped. The smaller the explosion, the more items that are going to be dropped. So I can make the TNT to where it will only blow up like a three block by 3 block hole, and it will drop 100% of those items. However, it's only going to be a 3 block by 3 block hole. The problem is that that's ingrained into like the root code of the game to the best of my knowledge, and I think that it would be quite the thing to have to go in and change, but I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Yeah, that was pretty cool though. Like, so much power just a sign. It was great. But yeah, I mean, realistically, we need it because, like, trying to make like a mangrove tree farm is, it's not next to impossible, but you would have to have a huge farm. Whereas, like, if you had 100% drop rate on your TNT, you could just literally drop TNT on top of it instead of a synchronized way of doing it, and easily remove the tree. You know, it's, I don't know, I feel like it would make the game a lot better. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't been able to find any of the bedrock breaking methods. I haven't really been able to find any of the wither cages that work being on hard mode. Alright, buddy, it was good seeing you. Thanks for hanging out. Not a fan of the doors, to be honest. I mean, I want to use bamboo inside of this, but I don't know. Don't know if it's the right time to do it. Let's bring that over. I think I might end up going with the jungle wood over the dripstone. Unless you guys think that maybe just do that and not have, I mean, it's a small build, so I don't want to make it too busy is the problem. One down here. Then there's the real glitchy stuff like nether portal tiles. Oh yeah, that's been happening for a while though. I have a gold farm I need to do a tutorial on that I've made, and it has that same problem. I think it has a lot to do with how you break the portal. I tell you what, one of the best things that's been added though, especially for farming, is this block here. I love that block. Because you can plant a whole plethora of stuff on it, and a hopper can draw through it. It is amazing. Just put one there. Move that one down. Oh yeah, well I think he's talking about unintentional tiles, where like the game will just like half lights the portal. Oh yeah. Yeah, last I knew, I don't think that it got patched, but you would basically just have a piston slide you whenever you're mining the block, and it would can't remember exactly how you would do it. I think you had to have powdered snow going into it, I think, over and over again. Like relighting it, and then you had to use the, I think the shovel was the best tool for it. Okay, so if I don't use that door, then what door am I using? Good old-fashioned oak door. Yeah. Yeah, and it's a pain in the butt to do it. If you're trying to ever do it on like a server or a realm, it's next to impossible. Alright, let's go back to the basics. I don't know how many times I've changed this fence out. Oh! Well, we got some new drainage holes for the deck. Yeah, I don't know. One of those builds where it's like, it's alright, but it's not fulfilling what I had in my head. Not fulfilling what I had in my head. I've been planning a lot more of the mine, realistically. I figured doing this one first, that way you're theoretically able to start on like a more simple build, but apparently it turned into a whole lot of head scratching. I feel like these need to come up. I feel like that would probably do wonders. Maybe put a slab on top of them. Yeah, that gives it more of like the dock feel. Probably use these somewhere. I don't know if I should put a slab on them. Maybe like those. Put some Hershey's chocolate on top. Wonderful. I don't know. Let's see what a slab looks like. I don't know if that's going to be the proper color. Yeah, let's get a dark one. Yeah, I'm thinking the trapdoors too. Everybody loves chocolate. I mean, I could use these. Jeez. Pressing too many buttons. The new hanging signs make a great fence railing. Huh. I just gotta find where they're at in the inventory. There they are. Let's go with a oak one. The only problem that I have with that is that I was actually going to use a hanging sign for something out here. Are these entities? Do they disappear? No, they're probably like regular signs, if I had to guess. I do like the top of it though. I'm thinking that I like the railing better. Personally. I don't really like this. I feel like, I don't know, I'd have to restructure the whole thing then. Do rails and gates go well? The only problem with me putting gates on this, if I surrounded it with gates, then I'd come over here and Gigi would open up every single gate on this, and we would probably go back and forth. Because she thinks it's funny to prank me. Sure you wouldn't. The supporting logs? Oh, that was probably an older comment before I did. Yeah, like that. It's going to take some more polishing. A little bit more here and there. I'm thinking maybe have like a table somewhere out here. Table out here somewhere, and then a bunch of barrels inside. There should be even spacing between them. One, two, three. Oh, I wonder how that happened. Oh, well, I think that was, yeah, whenever I move these. Yeah, I'm thinking that I'll probably move these over some. And then bring that whole thing out by one. Just because I don't like how that build's sitting on the side of the deck there. Just doesn't look very secure. Okay. Well, that will give us the even spacing. And then we need to move this one over. That was a lot easier to fix than I thought it would be. You hush. We can bring this all the way across. Alright, how are we feeling about that? Oh, well, not this. That's looking better. I'm gonna have to play around with it some more. I'm not entirely happy with it, but I feel like if I continue to play around with it, I will eventually be. And I have to see where that takes us. Yeah, I mean, it's not by any means the best thing I've ever built, but I think it'll look pretty okay once I add on a lot more detail, put an interior in it, stuff like that. I'm not entirely sold on the mud brick, to be honest. I might play around with that idea some. But I think I'm going to wrap up the stream. Been a little over 4 hours. 4.25 hours. Aim low. Well, I typically aim low, that way I don't let myself down. Yeah. It's alright. I think once I have a little bit of time to ponder it, think it over, and think exactly what parts I don't like, I can make the necessary changes. And I think that I think it should come out alright. Just not entirely sold on the mud brick. I feel like that's the one thing. It's almost like it's too blending. Too blendy. Later, Jason. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. With that being said, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a stream here. Let me at least put this on here. Oh, I don't. There are. Thank you for that, Kateo. I appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you in another stream. For those of you that don't know, my typical stream day is Tuesday at 10 a.m. EST. So if that's something that you want to hang out and watch, then figure out what time your time zone is for EST. And like I said, it's 10 a.m. EST on Tuesdays. Now today I'm doing it on Wednesday because we just had 4th of July here in the United States yesterday. And it was also my mine and my wife's anniversary. So I could not stream yesterday. So I ended up shuffling it over a day. I think we got DSP Troll in the chat. Add a diamond block, throwing money at a build always classes it up. Let's see here. What do we got? You know, I used to say that the netherite block would be like the most expensive block on Minecraft, or the most expensive item. But now, nope. No, they're not even labeled as trim. What's that, a ladybug egg? Are they called something else? Well, I was going to throw a trim at it. I was going to throw one of those fancy fangled silent trims, but apparently it's not inside of the creative inventory. But anyways, with that being said, I'm going to wrap up the stream here, guys. I got to go and get the kiddos lunch, get myself some lunch, and do all of the IRL jobs and tasks that have to be done. So I appreciate you guys hanging out, and I greatly enjoyed it. I hope that you did too, and I will see you guys inside of the next stream. Yes, the armor trim. Inside of the... inside of the creative inventory, unless they're not under trim. But like, it should pop up. Armor? I don't know, you can't search for it. Who knows? Anyways, yeah, add more problems to Bedrock. It is what it is. Alright, thank you, Dark Knight. Thank you, guys. I'll see you guys Tuesday. Have a good day.